My buddy back in the day, just barely old enough to work, got a job at Ames or Zare or something. But anyway, so he was a stock guy, so he would load albums into big wheel boxes and would point me in the right direction to buy the big wheel. So,
like a kid's big wheel, and the thing would just be bottom to top full of like hundreds of dollars of worth of albums.
oh, absolutely, yeah. He was a smart guy. He would weigh the box, so he wouldn't overweigh it, so it wouldn't, draw attention at checking.
Got it.
Now, would you split the albums? Would you split the haul with them later that night?
Absolutely.
You go back to the hideout, you divvy up your findings too. That's the play, because if you just pocket something, Josh does these stories all this time about some, fat chick puts a rack of ribs down her pants, tries to walk out, you get caught. But if you somehow hide something to make it look like you're buying it, it feels like you're home free.
And then what'd you do with the albums? Did you keep them or sell them?
Oh, no, we absolutely kept them, man. We had the best album collection in Landover.
Hell yeah. You still got them or no?
No, unfortunately not, brother.
Yeah.
Damn, did you ever get caught, or did you just decide to get out while you were ahead?
Never got caught. Got out while we were ahead.
Adam, my dad, I came home the other day and there was a big box sitting on my front steps, and my dad loaded up a bunch of his old albums and mailed them to me. So now I got The Who, Tommy the Who
God,
on
that's
vinyl.
awesome.
I got all this cool
Is
stuff.
this like
Steve
pre-UPC
Miller.
stuff too?
This is all old records
that's
from
awesome.
my dad. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So
Nice. But I will tell you this: we both turned out to be solid citizens. So no worries.
Oh yeah, I mean, Josh is a soon to be 9-time award winner, and he was pilfering candy as a child. One single caramel keeps him up at night. Let's talk to Jeremy. Jeremy, who do you know in your life that's a shoplifter?
All right, I don't mean to dime out my mom, but it's my mom.
And it says here on screen, she does it all the time.
whoa.
All the time, guys, all the time. She'll buy a vacuum cleaner or some type of an appliance, like an air fryer or something that she already has, that she got gifted or something, and she'll keep the box for it. So she'll clean it up real good, detail it if it's broken or like she wants a new one, and she'll just repackage it and return it.
Oh, and take the money.
Yep, no, she'll get a new one. Or, probably takes the money too. Who knows?
They do whatever they can give her. Store credit,
money, new one. Yeah, that's a racket too.
I'll come home and she'll be detailing the microwave. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm returning it. I'm going to get a new one. I'm like, what the?
Wow. Have you ever tried to stop her, or is she just mom?
We've had a talk. We had the whole family come together, give her a talk.
What'd she say? It's not a problem. It's no big deal.
It's a part of the system. They let me.
Exactly. Yeah, she tried to do it to mine. She came over, tried to do it to my vacuum. I threw away the box. I was like, no. She'll come over and try to,
So
she'll
keep the box for like however long, and then when the thing starts to get a little bit old, she'll clean it up and then just go return it.
Yep, exactly.
Wow.
What's the closest she's come to being caught?
Oh, I have no idea, but it seems like she's been doing it since I was like a kid when I started noticing. So like, I want to say I'm 38 years old. She's been doing it for quite a while.
Damn, so this is a criminal syndicate she's got going on.
She's a career criminal, your mother.
I'll be honest, she sounds hot. Let's go to Peter on line 2. Peter, what are you making off with? What are you shoplifting?
So the only thing I ever stole was one Snickers bar from a Royal Farms, York Road, right across from Stoneleigh.
Now that we've pinpointed it.
Bastard.
Yeah, look, I can be traced to the scene. That's fine. But it was
I know that Royal Farm as well.
They've been contacted. I'll have you know.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. So it was because in high school I took some acid with a friend of mine. We both had never stolen anything. We didn't talk about it before, and we both walk out. And we pull out of our pockets. I had a king-size Snickers bar, and he had a regular. And it was a sign.
It was a sign, dude. We were both on acid, and we both chose the same snack, bro.
You got a regular, I got a king.
You got a Snickers, and I got a Snickers. We're going to be bros for life, man.
Coming up, a date camp lifeguard makes a dumb decision while on duty. Plus, just when you thought you'd heard it all, Along comes a story about an insane doctor. That's next on Josh Spiegel News.
Kirk and Marianne.
You feel as if you could swallow comfortably.
Yeah. Can I spit?
No, this is swallow only. Spitting's next week.
Afternoons from 2 to 7. 98 Rock.
And Travis brought to us by Petro Home Services. To stay cool and save this summer, you need the best AC system tune-up and repair services. Go with your local HVAC pros. Go with Petro. For special offers, go to petro.com, Petro, or call 844-482-2496 today. Marianne Perry.
Thank you, Justin. We are looking at kind of a rough ride on the BW Parkway through Jessup if you're heading down to D.C. from the Baltimore area. It's kind of heavy and slow southbound from 100 down to just before 175 due to a crash prior to 175 blocking the left lane. And we still have Ritchie Highway, Route 2 is closed at, the northbound lanes are closed at Ritchie Court, which is just after College Parkway. And this report is sponsored by the law offices of Peter Angelos. Maryland's Peter Angelos Law seeks justice for you. Or if you're affected by asbestos or mesothelioma, visit angeloslaw.com or call Peter Angelos Law at 410-649-2000. From the Clinton Electric Traffic Desk, I'm Marianne Perry on 98 Rock.
Mike and Jessica. Elegant Kitchen and Design right there in Parkville, Joppa Road. Go stop by the showroom. It's an incredible place to walk around. You'll get a little sampling of all the countertops and cabinets you can choose from. There's more than just they have out there. They're able to make anything come to life that you're dreaming of, and they're going to do it at wholesale pricing. That's right. Wide range of granite, quartz, and quartzite countertops, all the cabinet styles you can dream of, locally owned and operated right there in Parkville. Elegant Kitchen and Design, not just for contractors, homeowners, you take advantage as well. That's right. They offer free measurements, complimentary cabinet delivery, professional countertop installation. They're going to turn that project around fast. They work with numerous suppliers for their cabinet and countertop materials, so they're able to meet all price ranges. Homeowners, contractors, any customer is eligible for the most competitive pricing in Maryland. Go online. Visit elegantkd.com. That's elegantkd.com. Make sure you tell them Scott sent you. It's Elegant Kitchen and Design.
Save on summer stone fruit at Whole Foods Market. Get organic yellow nectarines for $3.49 per pound with Prime through July 28th. Bite into this best of season fruit for a delectable treat. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
Your summer rock station. Stream us all summer on the 98 Rock app.
Coming up next is Josh Spiegel News from the Rice Law News Desk. Injured in an accident? For the best advice, call Rice. RiceLawMD.com.
The 98 Rock Morning Show with Justin, Scott, and Spiegel. Presented by Abbott'sPlumbing.com.
WIYY HD1 Baltimore.
The home of Ravens football.
Orioles baseball.
Justin, Scott, and Spiegel mornings.
Kirk and Marianne afternoons.
And all kinds of rock.
All day long.
This is 98 Rock.
Spiegel on news and comment.
Just when you thought you'd heard it all, along comes a story about an insane doctor. Wait till you hear what this guy tried to do. Coming up.
And from the Rice Law News Desk, Josh Spiegel.
A memorial of flowers sits on the front porch of the Gwynn Oak home where two siblings were murdered. 9-year-old Steve Allen and his older sister, 15-year-old Giovanna Myrie, were shot to death this month. Now we're learning what may have motivated their alleged killer, a 16-year-old boy named Keith James Jr. of West Baltimore. A friend of 15-year-old Giovanna says days before the murders, James threatened Giovanna, telling her he would have to kill her if she, quote, messed around with other guys. Giovanna's friend also saw something disturbing during a FaceTime call with Giovanna. She saw James holding a handgun while in bed with Giovanna at her home. And the day before she was shot, Giovanna sent a text to the friend saying, "Help me." This morning, James' lawyer, Brian Thompson, says,
and I would ask everyone to reserve judgment, afford my client his constitutional right to the presumption of innocence, and reserve judgment until the actual evidence is presented in a courtroom.
The teen is in jail, no bail, facing first-degree murder charges. A lifeguard at a D.C. day camp allegedly took his lunch break when he was supposed to be watching about 30 children swimming in his pool at this day camp. And what do you suppose happened? A little 6-year-old boy almost drowned. Adonis Jackson was found at the bottom of the pool. He'd been there 2 minutes.
Oh, no.
This morning he's in bad shape. He lost a lot of oxygen, so it's going to be a long road of recovery. His family's lawyer says the boy in the water more than 2 minutes, now in the hospital, intensive care. So far, D.C. police have not arrested the lifeguard, and we haven't been told the age of that lifeguard.
I looked this up because of the details you tucked in the story about how long he'd been underwater or essentially without oxygen to the brain. And most people faint within 10 to 20 seconds of total oxygen loss. And within 2 minutes, clearly loss of consciousness, brain function stops completely, and brain cells begin to suffer initial injury and irreparable death, meaning the person can survive, but they will probably be affected. And oh my God, it's so awful. You think of this. Usually, most lifeguards are teens, young 20s. We go at the Cape pool, my pool.
Right, my pool. I notice lifeguards all the time, and I did some research because they switch seats too. They do these. They have various techniques that they use to keep them alert and aware.
Yeah.
To help prevent mental fatigue, fight boredom, and maintain a level of vigilance over swimmers. And to make sure that they are not staring at the same water zone for too long, they rotate every 20 to 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing called the handover, where the incoming guard climbs up the steps into position, and the old guard leaves, and they both have to be watching the water. There's all these little things that you're trained to do. And one of them is not take lunch when you're frickin' supposed to be watching 30 kids. God.
Now, clearly neglectful. But I'm going to guess not with malice. The young boy will probably survive. But at the same time, whoever this lifeguard is now, they're going to be screwed up forever. If there's something wrong with this poor child, Adonis, if he has, I don't know, learning disabilities, something, may the kid recover fully and be a medical wonderment. But that's so terrible. I've told you guys before, my mom was a lifeguard. And one of her final exams was she had to get someone out of the bottom of the pool that was twice her weight.
Oh, yeah.
That was the final exam. You have to be able to rescue people of all sizes, even if you are not their size. Clearly, being able to rescue a kid, a lot easier than having, let's just say Yakubuski's in the deep end, and he's covered in that cocoa butter.
That.
You got to grab them, and they also grease them up.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're covered in sunscreen and tanning oil and all that. So it's this buttered up fat guy at the bottom of a pool. Not saying Philly's working on himself, but my mom at the time was 100 pounds. She was small, big ass. But she had some 200-pound fat guy at the bottom of the pool that she had to learn how to swim to the surface and keep his head above water.
On the other side of the world, drones carrying explosives targeted a city in Iraq where U.S. forces are stationed. That came hours after the U.S. finished its 13th night of strikes on Iran. The U.S. has been pounding Iran even harder in recent days as Iran attacks ships in the Strait of Hormuz. And you sure have seen gas prices soaring here in Maryland. President Trump once again threatening to attack Iran harder. What's Iran saying this morning?
Iran this morning is out with a stark new warning telling civilians in countries that are hosting U.S. military personnel to stay at least 500 meters from any building suspected of housing American forces.
Well, that's ABC's Mary Bruce. Just when you thought you'd heard it all, along comes a story like this from Washington State. A pediatrician has lost his medical license. Why? Prosecutors say Dr. Ronald Ilg went on the dark web and tried to hire a hitman to kidnap his estranged wife. And that's just the beginning. The doctor paid $60,000 in Bitcoin with instructions to kidnap his wife, hold her hostage for 7 days, and inject her with heroin. The plan? Get her addicted to drugs, and then offer the hitman bonuses if she moved back in with him, dropped their court battles, and had sex with him at least 3 times. He also wanted drugs and needles planted in her home. The threats included killing her dog, hurting her father, and getting her son addicted to heroin. And she wasn't even his first target. The doctor had earlier paid another $2,000 in Bitcoin, ordering a former colleague be beaten so badly his hands would be broken.